It actually does smell really good. Oh my goodness. This stuff is amazing. Thank you, Joffrey's. Wow, do I dare say this is better than some of their park coffee? This is good. Welcome back to your daily dose, everybody. Today we're going to be having a home vlog, but Casey and I, we haven't done this in a while. We're gonna cook a home meal and we're going to carve our pumpkins that we bought the other day in the vlog. So we're gonna have a jam-packed day in a way, but we have more of a relaxing day. I'm probably gonna play the new Spider-Man game as well, which is amazing, by the way. It's only on PS5, and I'm gonna take a bite of this donut. Eating healthy, I know. I don't know if I'm gonna tell you guys in this vlog, most likely in tomorrow's vlog, but I do have an update on my living situation and kind of how that is all rolling out. But welcome back to your daily dose. We're gonna have a fun day. Can't wait to cook and carve some pumpkins. It's gonna be a fun one. We are already thawing our chicken for the dinner tonight. Also, here's a look at my fridge. I don't think anything's really expired. I still have these from Disneyland, which are the Bomb Diggity Bomb. Yeah, my fridge, there's an inside look. It's actually not too messy. It's pretty good. Good work, KP. Good work. And if you guys have no idea what the new Spider-Man game is, let me show you. Seriously though, guys, get this Joffrey's coffee. If you like grounded coffee, this is on another level. It's like flavored, but it's just got a hint of it. It's amazing. Here you go, Casey. Casey's gonna be off camera for a little bit. So this is the game. It's absolutely incredible. Flinging around like Spider-Man. Casey knows she was in trouble when I started playing this because I haven't stopped playing it, right, Casey?
That is correct.
Side note, everybody, we have some breaking crazy news regarding Disney World and the Disney Treasure, the new Disney cruise ship. First of all, Enchantment is coming back to the Magic Kingdom, but don't be alarmed, Happily Ever After is staying. Enchantment is gonna be for the new after hours inside the Magic Kingdom. So on select nights, there's gonna be Happily Ever After and Enchantment if you choose to participate in the after hours next year. I think it's starting January up until April. Double fireworks inside Magic Kingdom, but that's not even like the biggest news. The biggest news, in my opinion, is, get this. Instead of the hyperspace lounge that we've seen on the Disney Wish, on the Disney Treasure, the Haunted Mansion bar, they finally revealed some images on the Disney Treasure and it looks incredible. Here's some pictures and concept art that they have just released for the Haunted Mansion bar on the Disney Treasure. There's gonna be legendary characters from the Haunted Mansion attraction. It looks spooky. And those cocktails are probably gonna be pretty darn cool. Now this bar is gonna be called the Haunted Mansion Parlor, and it's gonna feature exclusive merchandise. I believe there's gonna be a music box, a sculpted mug, a mirror, and a mantle clock. Can't wait to see what those prices are gonna be. My goodness, but those are some really cool pieces that I've never seen. Disney Treasure only. By the way, we had no idea that it was going to be a Haunted Mansion bar. There was just lots of speculation. Here's actually a first look at some of the cocktails that are going to be on board as well. Again, this is kind of like the hyperspace lounge that they have on the Disney Wish, and those drinks are pretty spectacular, show-wise as well. So can't wait to see what these taste like and look like in person. Hint, hint. Hopefully we get on there soon. Circling back as far as the after hours go, I think it's about 150. Well, it depends on what day you go. Here's kind of a sheet that tells you on how much it is going to be for the after hours. Roughly about $155. You get 3 extra hours inside Magic Kingdom, so you could theoretically opt to skip Magic Kingdom that day and then just, you know, pay for these 3-hour extra after hours. There's also gonna be after hours inside Epcot. Here are the dates and the prices, as well as after hours inside Hollywood Studios. Here are the dates and prices for that. Are you guys gonna be doing after hours? Let us know down below in the comments. How do you guys feel about Enchantment coming back? I mean, it's double the fireworks, double the fun. Happily Ever After is not leaving, but yeah, breaking news. But I think I'm most excited about the Disney Treasure because that's gonna be, oh, I can't wait. Hint, hint, can't wait. Haven't booked it yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, I did say we're cooking, but I will say. I have a major problem when it comes to DoorDash. I always order lunch at DoorDash. I got some bagels. Casey got a sandwich. Some hash browns. Healthy, so healthy. And then I just got an Asiago bagel with cream cheese. Also very healthy, I know. But the best part is it's good. Oh, it's toasted. Casey and I are on a lovely walk around our community. Look at her hair. It looks so good. It looks so good.
I still don't really know how to style it. We're learning. We're learning.
It's a beautiful day out. It's like 77. It's unbelievable. Cool breeze. It's like an actual fall day. We're living our best like day to day. It's awesome. You can even go by the pool. There's no one here. I guess there's girls tanning, but no one's in the pool.
Actually, today would be a really nice day for the pool.
Oh, it's a nice fall day. It really is. Gonna carve some pumpkins later and cook a nice dinner. Sort of can't get over on how good of a day it is. Also, I'm on my iPhone. What do you guys think of this quality? It's probably a little bit harder to hear me, but it's definitely probably a little bit smoother of a video, but I don't know. I like vlogging on my iPhone. It's just I like my other big camera too. You guys gotta leave your input down below. Oh, it's so, look at that breeze. It's never breezy here.
It's so beautiful today.
Oh.
It's a good idea to go on a walk. We should go down there and see if there's any
Gators?
little gators.
That's where I made that one video you guys saw gators. There was a gator right next to the edge. Any gators today?
Doesn't seem like
Doesn't look like it.
No, we'll see some little eyes pop out probably in a second.
What are we cooking tonight? Have you decided yet?
Ooh, I think I have. Should I tell them?
Yeah, of course. What we got?
I found on Half Baked Harvest. I love her, Tegan. She makes such great recipes and they're pretty easy for the most part. I found this chicken with, it's like creamed corn, I believe. It'll be really good. I just wish that we had gotten some corn from Southern Hill Farm so we could make this recipe.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
But we didn't really plan ahead, so oh well.
Cooking soon. It's almost dinner time. It's lunchtime now though. Alright, let's go. We're in the elevator. Do the elevator dance. Do the elevator dance, son. Do the elevator dance. Do the elevator dance. So we got the Publix, obviously. We don't know if we're gonna have time to do pumpkins tonight, but if anything, we're gonna do it tomorrow. So obviously you guys will find out in this video. We don't know yet though. It's now time for the Casey show. It is your show. It's your show. You got this. Also, I got a pretty exciting announcement tomorrow, guys. FYI, make sure you're there. Bingo, we've got carving kits right here. Think we're gonna need 2 of them for Casey and me. This looks like a little kitty one. Let's just get 2 of the same. Actually, no, let's get her this one. I got orange and purple. Should be good. Should be good. We gotta get cheese.
Yes, but we can either get the fancy cheese or we can get the little less fancy cheese.
Fancy cheese.
Okay.
Parmesan Reggiano going in the basket. $11 for this, by the way. It's imported. Yeah, we're balling out.
This is the good stuff. I get some basil.
We're making kale on the side. 1 yellow onion. Not 1, but 2 lemons.
These are pretty hard.
Also got to do a real quick shout out to the Celebration Publix, which has basically nobody ever here. It's pretty great. This is so funny because it always reminds me of JoJo. He literally bought this 1 year and it sat, I joke you not, for her house like for a year and a half. This pumpkin spice broom. I just sent him a picture. It's hilarious. Side note, this has nothing to do with dinner tonight, but these are the best bars in the world. The peanut butter was buy one, get one. We need corn for tonight, and what a deal. Some would say it's a steal. And that wraps everything up. We have the rest at home, so now it's time, I don't know if I'm talking like this, to get on back and let's do some cooking. Garlic chicken butter cream corn. That's what we're making. Can't wait.
One way or another.
Let me go. What could go wrong? Look, we haven't had one of these in forever, so please remind us if you guys do enjoy these as we enjoy making them and eating them. And hopefully we get to carve pumpkins today, but I'm kind of leaning towards that being more tomorrow.
We got lots to do because we also decided we're gonna make kale.
Mm-hmm.
This is a recipe by Shay Spence. He is a creator. He's awesome. He does a lot of cooking videos. This is like a staple in this apartment, in my apartment, my sister, my brother-in-law, we all make it. It's so good.
Yeah, a staple.
It really is.
How was your guys' day? I hope it was good. Did you guys eat your drink your coffee? Did you eat your cookies? Why am I doing this? Let's get the cooking. Down below, we're gonna have the recipe because you guys always ask Casey.
Are you gonna have the recipe?
Yes, we will. You just gotta send it to me.
He doesn't put the recipe in the description box, then everybody comment, put the recipe in the description box on this video.
Or just message Casey. Everyone go flood her Instagram.
I get a lot of messages. It's really hard to keep up.
All right, so let's get to cooking. Good looking. Ow, ow.
We're very lucky because we had a lot of the ingredients already. We had the chicken, we had chicken broth, all this kind of stuff. So yeah, you'll just have to see all the ingredients we end up using because we only bought like 5 or 6 ingredients for this.
We're gonna start with the easy thing, which is the kale, and here's actually a screenshot right here of what you need to know about the kale. It's all you need to do, follow along and cook it. It's so good. It's so good. Mom, I know you love this.
She makes it?
Yes.
Aw, that's awesome. Okay.
You're gonna start by heating 1/4 cup of olive oil on medium low.
Medium low.
Again, crazy. All you need to do is follow that screenshot. I'm telling you, this is gonna be the best kale that you ever have in your life. I always want Casey to do this. This has actually been my new favorite since the green beans. You guys remember those green beans? My goodness, I miss those, but boy, I miss kale every single day. You know what's crazy? We make this whole bag of kale. Like, we eat this whole thing tonight.
Dude.
Oh, sorry. Besides the stuff that just dropped on the floor.
I didn't tell him I opened it.
It's kind of nuts, honestly.
Yeah.
We cooked this whole thing.
Well, it does. It's just like spinach. It cooks down a lot. I mean, it doesn't cook down quite as much.
And by the way, guys, assuming most of you guys know this, because a lot of you guys are cooks, kale smells like Kyle's farts.
Specifically your farts?
Yes.
I wouldn't say that.
The main reason why we're starting this is because it takes 30 minutes to cook the kale, and hopefully by the time the kale's done, everything else is done.
And if we didn't time management properly, then this can just kind of sit on simmer. And then the longer you cook it, the more flavor it absorbs. So I think it'll be fine. I'd rather get this going.
Please make this kale. Guys, before too, I didn't even like kale. I love kale now. I'm one with the greens. One of the most important things about this kale is to get unsalted chicken stock. Very important, otherwise it's too salty. And we actually aren't gonna start with 3/4 salt. We're gonna start with a 1/2 tablespoon of salt. I sound like a chef, guys. Like, maybe I should go get a chef degree. What do they call it? We should go to culinary school.
Because this is so much kale, and because we don't have that big of a pot, we're gonna do it in a few bunches, and I think that's what Shay does anyway. So we're just gonna start with probably about 1/2. Now, I don't do quite a 1/4 cup of olive oil to start. I just do a nice layer, and then I add more as I'm cooking this down, just to coat it all.
Oh, doing some more olive
Yeah,
oil.
I'm gonna coat it, you know?
Oh, can already smell those farts.
Dude, stop.
And you know what? Since it is Halloween, we're gonna add a little Sanderson sisters, a little spark to these ingredients. Children, 3 tablespoons, wait, a 1/2 tablespoon, a 1/2 tablespoon of salt. one children's soul,
For the record, we're not actually adding that yet. We have to cook this down first.
and a witch's finger. 5 cloves of garlic mint, a zest of a lemon, 2 cups of chicken stock, and you add in some parmesan cheese to really get the brew going. Happy Halloween!
You sound like Oogie Boogie. That was a good Oogie Boogie.
All right, I'm done. Sorry, guys. I'm just like on another level tonight.
On a serious note, I have added the entire bag now. I've cooked some of it down. So I just want to make sure it all gets coated. I'm kind of moving it around. And then I'm going to cover it and let it do its thing for about 10 minutes.
The ingredients that the evil Kyle just said actually go in after we let it sit for 10 minutes. That is, just want to set the record straight. That was just for cinematic and entertainment purposes only.
Now we're going to cover. And I started the timer for 10 minutes. Now while that's going, then we're going to actually get all the ingredients. I like to just put it in here and then I can just throw it in.
Yeah, like the
Easy
evil
peasy.
Santa,
Just like
evil
the evil
Kyle.
just did.
Evil Kyle. Oh my goodness, guys! I forgot my evil spiel that we have red pepper flakes. My bad.
It says just do a half teaspoon, but I did like a very hefty half teaspoon.
If you find me in the kitchen, you can always find me doing lemon zesting. It's literally my favorite thing in the entire planet. I know growing up, my parents never did this, so I didn't know lemon zesting existed until I met Casey. I love lemon zesting. It's a lot of fun. And not to mention, it smells really good as well. Bing, bada boom. That is all done. It's so fun. I could do that all day.
I am getting the garlic together. Now it calls for 5 cloves of garlic. I am gonna do these 6 that I have. With the seasonings, we're also gonna be pouring in 2 cups of chicken stock. Again, I did the unsalted one, but you can do whatever you'd like. This is what it looks like once you put all the ingredients in and the broth. And then we're gonna add in, this is key right here. This is a parm rind. That's why you gotta get that good Parmesan. Just tuck it in, you know, nice and...
Tuck it in nice?
Yeah, just tuck it in nice.
Tuck it in nice like you're tucking in those children for bed. Next up, cover it and wait 30 minutes. And this will be the best thing you've ever had in your life. Since the kale's cooking, Casey has already started working on our entree, which is, I think she already actually cut up the chicken.
I did, work. I cleaned it up. I like thin chicken breasts, so I just cut them in half and butterflied them. I think that's what it's called.
Do you have the time, Casey?
I always have the time for you.
What time is it?
It's time to make the chicken.
With the time?
With the time.
What is that time for? This is called thyme.
Yeah.
What is this for?
I actually froze this one, so it's a little bit wilted, but...
Is it just for display?
No, it's for the chicken. We're gonna season it, what is it? Olive oil, thyme, and then it says season generously with salt and pepper.
Wait, that's seasoning?
Yeah, this is seasoning.
Oh.
It's thyme.
Cool.
You could also just, if you don't want to do fresh, then you could probably just get away with doing the dried thyme or maybe Italian seasoning instead.
Do you guys ever wonder who names things? Like, who named that thyme? And who names us people? Who named this a knife, this a grinder, this a zombie skeleton, this a, like, who names things? That's why I say Kyle grammar, because I name my own things. I beat to my own drum. Yeah. I don't like to do what people say things are. I like to do it the Kyle way. Wait, you have to rip every single one of these leaves off?
Well, yes, but you can kind of like hold it from one end and then
seems rather tedious.
Gently go like this, but it's wet right now, so it's kind of difficult. I don't really know how to do that properly.
And you know what? Since this, you know, we're trying to be Halloween themed here tonight, if you guys have Netflix, what's it called?
It's called The Fall of the House of Usher, I believe.
Yes, it's very rated R, so don't watch with your kids, but it is a very, 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 very good Halloween show.
Yeah, it's the same producers as the
Haunting of the Hill and
House.
Bly Manor.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Very, very creepy though. I feel like if you really don't like sort of like scary stuff, don't try this one.
Yeah, mom and dad don't watch it.
This is not the one for you.
My sister put me onto it. It's, if you guys have seen it, you guys know.
Yeah,
But,
it's like number 1 on Netflix right now for shows. So I'm sure if you have Netflix, you've probably seen it.
It's a good show. It's a good show. But it's terrifying. We finished it in like a day and a half.
I was so scared to shower. I was like, I need every light on. It was spooky.
Back to cooking.
I'm gonna sprinkle olive oil, some pepper, and salt.
However you guys like your pepper and salt. And after that, put the thyme on top because it's about time. Was it done? It's been 30 minutes?
Yeah.
It's been 30 minutes already?
We haven't even started this because things have been.
We've gotten distracted.
Yeah. Well, my dad called. I couldn't, I had to talk to him.
Casey's been performing an operation. That's why she's got gloves on. It's for the chicken.
Okay.
Make it snow with flour on the chicken for some apparent reason.
It helps it make it crispy.
Oh.
Or maybe not crispy, but like kind of, yeah. It says to do about 1/4 a cup between both sides of all the chicken, but we don't need quite that much. I don't think.
Yep. Operation. It's operation time. Operation. Next up, we've got most of the fan favorites here watching the video. We're gonna cut up 4 strips of bacon. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 strips of bacon. That poor piggy.
It's really weird. I don't get as grossed out about
Pigs?
about cutting bacon, but I use gloves when I cut chicken.
Actually, yeah, what the
Makes
heck?
no sense. I don't know. Psychological.
I didn't even think about this right now.
It's not the right knife to be using either.
We only have 2 knives in this household.
Yeah.
While Casey is cutting up Miss Piggy, we're gonna get 1 lemon juice into the kale. So squeeze that lemon out. This is hard to do in film. And now you add in the $11 cheese, 1/2 cup. This is what really makes it good, y'all. And stir it on up and do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around.
That's what it's all about.
Woo! And the end product, you will have some of the best kale you'll ever have in your life. It is so juicy, guys. It's unbelievable.
This might be my best one yet. Probably because you did a lot of it.
Oh, good.
We could just eat this while we're cooking the other thing.
Oh, good. That is what it looks like. I'm telling you guys, amazing.
Holy heck.
Amazing. All right, on to the entree that we're lagging behind. We're gonna begin by cooking some lovely chopped up bacon. Smells like breakfast.
Yes, it does.
Looks good though.
Now it's time to add the chicken to the pan. We're gonna use the bacon fat that we just had for the actual bacon. About 5 minutes on both sides to get it nice and cooked. The thinner the chicken, the less time you need though.
I've been given the opportunity to cut up an onion. Casey always cries, so I got this.
Be careful. And then you can cut it in half. I gotta step away, I'm gonna start crying.
Oh, I thought I was gonna do the chopper. One of the best inventions ever. Whoever did that, I love you. And who thought of the word inventions? Getting to the end here. Chicken looks to be all done here.
Things have been rather chaotic. The bacon fat, the chicken,
The door's now open.
the steam is steaming. Let's just hope the fire alarm doesn't fire alarm.
It's so foggy in here.
Also, like the oven is smoking.
Yeah, look at that.
Woo! Just let it.
This food is fire.
But the chicken looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks
look
so
at that.
good.
It looks really good.
All right, now we're gonna get to the good parts.
Like it's gonna be good. It's just
This is just chicken. We gotta make it not just chicken.
I'm gonna add in the onion and cook until it's fragrant.
This looks to be almost about done according to Chef Casey, who is now working on the fresh corn we picked from the store.
2 tablespoons of butter.
If you can't tell, we changed the pan. Wally dog the butter in here. That's a Kyle word, Wally dog. Is that even a word? I don't know, it's a word in my dictionary.
2 cans of corn or 4 ears of corn.
Add some garlic.
I don't have time to mince my own garlic. We're on a crunch. I didn't even look at how much garlic you need. I'm just measuring my heart.
Mix it on up. We kind of realized we think this was too much corn, so maybe a can and a half. This is like a freaking chunk load of corn.
Well, it did call for 4 ears of corn.
The pepper flakes. As you can see, we've been cooking for a while and our burner is running out. We're gonna cook this for 5 minutes right now.
We're gonna add a half a cup of water.
After that 5 minutes, of course.
And then we're gonna do 3/4 cup of, what? Things are just not going well.
Here's what we got, and Casey, you want the rest?
After tonight's cooking? Maybe.
Is that all we do?
No.
There's more? Okay, there's more.
This actually like looks about right.
That smells so good with that wine.
I'm adding the chicken back in. It says to cook it for another 10 to 15 minutes, but if your chicken's very thin like mine, you don't really need to do that. It's just to cook it all the way through.
And next up, we're gonna add a...
Half a cup of heavy cream. I barely let this simmer because I'm afraid that the chicken's gonna be really dry. Then we're gonna add in a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. That might be more, that might be less. I didn't measure because I'm just giving up at this point.
It's gonna be even better now that we gave up. This is the first meal that we're like, we're done. Do we mix it?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what it looks like when we mix it, because there's chicken in here. I don't know what to do. Were we supposed to put the chicken in here?
Yeah.
How do you mix it? It smells so good though.
It actually, okay, this really does look like
This smells
the
good.
recipe. However, she used actual ears of corn and our Publix did not have that. So I looked up the equivalent in cans and it said to do 2 cans, but I think that was wrong.
This one was a tough one, guys. This one was a tough one. Casey feels defeated. If you guys could thumbs up the video. You said it was a nightmare.
Listen, I'm just more upset at the fact that this took longer than I anticipated. So the kale has now been like obliterated. This doesn't taste good like it did like 10 minutes ago.
I think it still tastes good.
Not like the kale I know and love.
I know.
But like the chicken looks good.
Let's try it.
I don't know if I'm really gonna enjoy this. I'm not like, after all this, I'm not really like the biggest fan of corn. I was just looking at recipes and Kyle was like, oh, I want to try that. I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. So
that's what we're gonna do.
We'll see if I like it.
Whew! 3 hours later.
No, it was not that long.
Like an hour and a half. Hour or something like that. Yeah.
So disappointed.
It's ghosty in my house here still. In the grand scheme of things, this is pretty much just chicken, corn, and onions. So I don't think it's gonna be like anything crazy, right?
I don't think it'll be like bad.
Tastes like chicken with corn.
In like a good or a bad way?
I like corn, so it's good. What do you think?
I think this would have been a lot better with like actual ears of corn.
Ears of corn?
Yeah. I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, this is at least definitely our worst meal that we've ever made. For sure.
Not to say that it's Half-Baked Harvest's fault. It is 100% mostly my fault.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's still good. I still like it.
I mean, it's like edible. I'm just...
It's better than I would do.
I had higher hopes. I'm mostly just sad about the kale because it was so good.
Yeah, it's like pretty, it's still good though, but it's like, it's pretty sad. We tried though, guys. We tried though. We tried. Hopefully you can do better. Comment down below if you do better than us. Because we get an A for effort. An A for effort. I don't know what to call this meal. Do you know what to call this meal?
A failure.
Wasn't that bad.
I'm just kidding. The chicken actually was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it was like kind of weird for me because it was just a bunch of corn and chicken. But yeah.
Really liked the chicken. I didn't mind it. I just don't think I'm gonna want it again.
Same. I think it was a one and done. If you really like corn, give it a try. If you don't like corn, I mean, it has corn as like the main ingredient, so don't try it.
Quite literally. Maybe a little bit less corn, it would have been fine. But I think that's gonna be it for you guys' daily dose. Thank you for joining us with our cooking session. This was the first one. We're like, I don't know. Maybe you guys will do it better. Yeah. But make the kale. Make the kale for sure. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And big announcement tomorrow. Big announcement. See you guys then. Bye-bye.